Welcome to tonight's Perpetua Primetime, special Primetime edition. We're breaking down the winners, losers, and core KPIs you need to know about the two-day event that is Amazon Prime Day. No need to wait for yet another webinar. We've got the goods and we're giving them to you right now. First off, category insights. Thanks, Michelle. Now we're going to talk about who stacks up against the frontrunners of last year, electronics and toys and kids products. This year, we had a surprising new category, reign supreme, and this was pet and animal products with an over 400% increase in sales. Looks like everyone's quarantine pets are here to stay. Following that, we had sports and outdoor equipment have a 130% increase in sales and electronics with a 110% increase. Looks like people are still trying to decide if they're ready to get out and have some fun in the sun, or if they're maybe a little too comfortable playing video games in their sweatpants. Looking at categories that didn't experience quite the same growth, we have food with a 20% increase in sales, clothing with a 23% increase, and jewelry with a 37% increase. Looking at impressions across these categories, we didn't see a clear frontrunner aside from pets and animal products, with the rest of the categories seeing pretty similar increases in impressions. This just in. Looks like your boss still cares about those category KPIs. Let's see what we have to show. Okay, now over to me for the weather report. It is my first time being outside since the chaos of Prime Day, and it is beautiful. Back into the office for some specific day insights. Thanks, Michelle. Now I know you're sitting there thinking, there are 2 days of Prime. Why do you keep talking about it like it's just one big event? I'm here to give you the day-by-day breakdown of what happened this year. We saw an increase in sales that was pretty similar on both days, with a 123% increase on the first day of Prime and a 121% increase on the second day. This actually differed from where we saw spending increase. We saw a much larger increase in spend on the first day at a 109% increase, while we only saw an 87% increase on the second day. This increase in spend did align with where we saw impressions increase. We saw a 148% increase in impressions on day one and an 87% increase in impressions on day two. Moving on to CPCs. As expected, this increased on both days, with a 13% increase on the first day and a 16% increase on the second day. As for conversion rates, we saw something a little bit different than what we were expecting. We actually saw conversion rates fall 5% on the first day of Prime Day and increase 5% on the second day. We would typically expect conversion rates to have gone up both days, but what this indicates to us is that shoppers are maybe a little bit more price sensitive than usual, and they were really waiting to see if what they wanted to buy would go on sale on the second day. Finally, as expected, ROAS increased on both days, which is amazing to see, with a 6% increase on day one and an 18% increase on day two. What does this all mean? Shoppers flocked back to Amazon this year for Prime Day on the first day, super excited to browse and see what was out there. However, shoppers were a little bit less eager to jump on making that purchases, waiting until they knew if the products they wanted to buy did go on sale. Now, over to me to talk about some year-over-year trends. So how does this year's Prime Day compare to previous years? Quite well, thanks for asking. Perpetua customers saw a 122% increase in sales this year compared to an 80% increase last year. Perpetua customers must be doing something right. This only is half of the sales growth that we did see in 2019, but we think this is the new normal. So what does this actually mean for the rest of 2021? With events like Prime Day not generating the same sales that they used to, we think advertisers are going to be investing more in full funnel advertising strategies throughout the entire year to make sure that they're constantly going after new customers to grow their sales. Additionally to this, we're seeing other marketplaces trying to capitalize on the hype of Prime Day. With that, I'm going to pass things over to our new marketplace correspondent, Ellie, to talk a little bit about Target ads.
I know it's not Prime Day facts, so try to stay with me, but Target Deal Days also happened this week and crushed it. So what do you need to know? Let's break it down. Sales were up 24% day one, 37% day 2, and 48% day 3. Spend increased 34% day 1, 35% day 2, and 37% day 3. Cost per click increased 15% day 1 and up to 18% day 3, while click-through rate was up 28% by day 3, and conversion saw an increase of 33% by day 3. What does this mean for you? Quite a lot, actually. We still saw significant increases in traffic on Target.com because Target's great, and this was more heavily weighted in the second and third days of Target Deal Days. Back to you, Michelle.
Thanks for those great insights, Ellie. And that's it, folks. Thanks for joining us on tonight's special Perpetua Primetime, Prime Day edition. Tune in next time as we give you the inside scoop on every major sales event. Have a great night, folks.